Hey everybody, welcome to another video. So in this video, I am doing several cleaning tasks. So I am refreshing the linen towels in the guest bathroom, and I'm going to start out cleaning here. I hope the scripture at the beginning of the video gave you some encouragement. So many things going on around in the world. Gas prices going up on everything being affected. So, we have to really hold close to God through all of this stuff that is going on. So this is a quick before shot of the bathroom. I'm just showing you how it is before I start cleaning.
You see how I'm still painting the rainbows.
I hope that scripture gives you some encouragement to really hold close to God and allow Him to lead, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Allow Him to lead and guide you in your decisions, because with prices and everything going up, everything constantly being affected, there's not much stability. We have to really hold fast to Him. So I really hope that scripture gives you some encouragement. So I am just moving on with, the usual of restocking the toilet tissue. I'm wiping down all the surfaces starting from top to bottom. So I wiped down the mirror, excuse me, and now I'm going to go ahead and wipe down all of the surfaces on the vanity and just dust everything. And then I'll move on to wiping down other areas. I know that Easter season is coming up. I don't plan to decorate for Easter this year. I did when my daughters were younger, but I just mostly reflect on, just the true meaning of Easter, and we just reflecting on, the resurrection story of Jesus. I plan to, we read and reflect on that story. We do that for Christmas, read over the Christmas story about the birth of Jesus. And so we'll read over the resurrection story for Easter. And my daughters do want gifts for Easter, so I do plan to do that. So the tub here was a bit stopped up, so I'm just using some drain cleaner. I like the gel drain cleaner, so I use about half of the bottle. Put that in there and I'll let it sit for 30 minutes. While that's sitting, I'm moving on to cleaning the toilet.
Perfection to be pleasing in your sight is my soul. Go in this life, but there's no pressure to be perfect. Perfect you are. But sometimes we fall short. It's part of our design. It's what we need God for. No record keeping, no, He won't take
I'm moving on now. I've been storing these peel and stick towels on the bathroom floor for months. So I'm finally moving those out because I think I'm going to do a different DIY on the bathroom floor. And I've been letting this just sit on pause for way too long. So my next plan is to paint the floor. So I'm going to use, I'll share more in a future video, but it's going to be a paint specifically for floors. And I love this diagonal tile. I love it. I just don't like the color. So I'm going to paint it like a white color, and I'm thinking about painting the caulk lines a light gray color. So that will be a future video, and I'm looking forward to sharing that. I was gonna steam mop, but when I realized that I was gonna be mopping everywhere else, I just decided to use the Swiffer to mop in the bathroom. Right now I'm restocking all of my foaming hand soaps, and I make these in my small business. I'll start adding little quick advertisements so you guys can come on and check out my site. I have an Etsy shop, and I would love your support on the Etsy shop. I definitely will put a link to it in the description box so you can check it out, and I hope that you would consider supporting my small business. And I make body butters, foaming hand soaps, I make lip balms, and I also will soon be making candles, and I make soaps. So I hope that you check that out. And I let that drain cleaner sit for about 30 minutes. So I rinsed that out with warm water for a long time. I just didn't show the full amount of time. So I'm washing a load of clothes right now. I'm going back and forth doing all types of different tasks. Today is food delivery day, so I got my Sam's order. I get my produce from Sam's Club. I juice, and I also make smoothies. So I buy my produce in bulk. It's much cheaper that way. So I get a big bin, as you see, of the spinach, and I get about 3 of those a week. And I juice my spinach. I just prefer it juiced. And I also get cucumber, celery, carrots from Sam's as well, and I juice those. I also get oranges and grapefruits. I'm just cleaning out some items that were in the refrigerator just to make room for the produce, and anything that doesn't fit here I put in my garage, my refrigerator in the garage. I've let that carpet refresh sit on the rugs for about 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to go ahead and get those vacuumed up. I'm also going to be mopping, and I'm using a special Swiffer pads that are for wood floors, and they also can be used on multi-surfaces. So I'm mopping all the rugs. I'm vacuuming all the rugs, and then I'll follow up and mop. So while I was vacuuming, my food order came. I used Walmart Plus, so I got my food delivery. So I'm going to go ahead and stop and get everything brought in and put up.
'cause life and trouble is troubling. Issues pile up. Remember, my friend, that God is greater than our problems. When it feels like you can't make it through, find your gratitude. Find your gratitude. Find your gratitude.
So now I'm clearing up the dining room table, and me and my daughter were doing some paint by numbers. So this was the one I was working on. And I'm just folding those, and I'm going to put them in little Ziploc bags so all the paint and the brushes and instructions and everything can be held together, so that when we want to get back to it, we can easily, know where everything is and everything is organized. Once I get these put up, I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything down and then move on to the next thing. I'm also taking time to just dust the water cooler in the dining room, just making sure that everything is nice and clean. Sometimes there's little spills where you sit your cups and everything, so it's always good to just periodically wipe that down. And I'm also dusting off the foyer table and all the items on the table. And here's a quick after shot of the bathroom. Everything's been wiped down and cleaned off, from the mirrors, the vanity, the sinks. Floor's been swept and mopped. That towel finally moved out. And all the hand soaps have been refilled. Garbage taken out and toilet tissue refilled in the basket. Toilet cleaned, and the tub area has been cleaned. And I also removed the clog that was in the tub area. And here's a view of the laundry room. Everything has been vacuumed in here and cleaned. And vacuumed the living room as well, the living room rug and the rug by the back door over by where Coco is. The foyer rug has been vacuumed, and also the rug in the dining room. Now moving on to the living room. Y'all know I always have to put up blankets or something, because this is just where we like to lounge and watch TV or movies. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten up over here, and then we'll move on to other things. And here's a quick view of the sofa. Everything has been put in place, and now I'm getting ready to Swiffer mop. So I'm just moving the rugs into my daughter's room just so I can go ahead and get a good mop of the tile floors, and I'm gonna move on and mop the wood floors. Like I said, this Swiffer is a multi-surface Swiffer, so you can use it on tile, you can use it on wood floors. I'm not sure what other surfaces, but there's a list on the box of what you can use it for, but it's definitely safe for the surfaces in our home. So I'm making sure to mop really well around Coco's area because it tends to, you know, a lot of him roaming around back and forth off the pee pads and going everywhere. So as far as him walking, but he's, you know, thankfully he's trained real well. He rarely has accidents. So I'm moving on to mop the towel in the laundry room, and I'm just putting up the trash can, the rug, and also the dirty clothes hamper, and getting that off the floor so I can mop really well in here. And I'm going to move on and finish mopping the other areas. So after I got all that done, I'm just taking me a break. I'm fixing me a quick smoothie. I'm using bananas this time and some frozen blueberries. I also like to put, sometimes I put mango chunks in there, and those are frozen as well. I also put pineapple coconut water in my smoothies, and I put a little bit of sea moss. And I also put a couple tablespoons of flax seeds. Always, if you're gonna use flax seeds, use the ground flax seed because your body can't break down whole flax seeds. So they give good fiber. And I also add apple cider vinegar with the mother, and cinnamon, turmeric, ginger, and a little bit of cayenne, just a dash. And I'm gonna blend that up, and that is one of the type of smoothies I make. And while that's blending, I'm just getting my jar and everything. And I'm also going to fix some water. I put just a little sprinkle of chia seeds in my water. It just adds it adds more oxygen to your water. I learned this from A Healthy Alternative. Definitely check out their YouTube channel, and they have a lot of good information on hydration and just healthy eating, fasting, intermittent fasting. I watch that channel pretty frequently. So I'm just fixing my water, have my smoothie, and I'm moving on and just giving you a quick view of all the floors after they've been mopped. The foyer area, the dining room area. Dining room table has been cleaned off, cooler wiped off, floors have been mopped in the kitchen. I love the shine that it leaves on the floors. And going on into the bathroom, I mopped in there and all around in the living room. And also the little entryway here, and then mopping off the laundry room area. I'm just stopping and putting the hamper, the trash can, and the rug back in place in the laundry room. And here's a finishing view. I mopped a little area between the sofa and the rug over where Coco is. And I also mopped a closer view of the bathroom floor. And I'm just putting the trash can and rugs back in place in here really quick. And I'm just moving on now, and I'm taking out the trash. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a fresh trash bag over here, and I'm gonna get the trash taken out. All right, that ends our video. If you're new, I hope you consider subscribing. Thank you so much for my continued watchers, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.